Hello, my name is Yvonne, and welcome to my new YouTube channel. I wanted to start a new channel because my main channel is very much related to Vocaloid and Utao, vocal synth content. That's mostly what I make on there, so I wanted to kind of start something a little bit new and do reactions to K-pop videos or kind of that realm of content, K-pop, J-pop, B-pop, C-pop, T-pop, whatever, those kind of things. So I wanted to try something new, and I just really wanted an excuse to put on makeup more often because I like to put on makeup and I need excuses to do so. And to show off my little outfits, like this sweater that I love so dearly, but it's so hot so I don't have anywhere to wear it now. I wanted to kind of start off with like an introduction to me and tell you about who I listen to and what I like, those sorts of things. I first wanted to tell you the origin behind my username, which is also the same username I use on Twitter. It is pronounced Hwarang Meldansen. Some people kind of don't know how to pronounce it, which is okay. It doesn't quite have that many vowels. It is Hwarang Meldansen, and it is a portmanteau of Hwarang from Tempest, who is my bias of my alt group, and then Caramel Dansen, the song from the internet with the dancing anime girls. That's this thing. And I've had the username on Twitter for like over a year now. So it's kind of my identity now, and I feel like I should get started with telling you about what I like and who I am. So my alt groups, my number one alt group of all time is Tempest, and I've alted them for about a year now, over a year. It was a year in April, I think. My biases of Tempest are Hwarang and Hyungsop. That's really all I have to say. I love Tempest so much, and I'm waiting for them to do a tour in the States, or at least come to the States at all, like KCON or something. They never come, but I would love to see them. I have their light stick, if you can see over here. I have their light stick, and I have most of their albums. My other two alt groups are 17, which I could not tell you my bias situation in 17. Currently it is Dino. That may be subject to change. It usually is. It changes pretty frequently. It's just that currently I bias Dino. I have like a whole list of 17 biases that I just kind of cycle through, which I think is really funny. I've stanned 17. They were one of the first groups that I ever stanned back in 2016, so I'm an OG. And so I've been with them for a very long time. And then my other alt group, my third alt group, is Fromest9, and my bias in Fromest 9, and also one of my alt biases, is Hayoung. I've also followed Fromest since pre-debut, and I've always particularly liked Hayoung. I've always just been attached to Fromest in general. So they're very dear to me, and they kind of fill the hole in my heart that was left by Kristen. Rest in peace, Kristen. I miss you so much. I stand you since pre-debut, and you debuted on my birthday, and then they disbanded it. Anyway, I wanted to get into some of my other groups that I talk about mostly on Twitter, and my biases in those groups. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but my profile picture is actually Jongseop from P1 Harmony, and I talk about P1 Harmony quite a lot. They're not an alt group, but I quite like them. And my bias situation in P1 Harmony is really funny because Jongseop is my bias, but I see him like my little brother. whereas June is the one that makes me go all gaga. So that's really funny. I also talk about Luna a lot, and my current Luna biases are Jinsol and Hyeju. And when I say Luna, I'm referring to like Blackberry era Luna stuff, like with OT12 Luna, and I'm also referring to the post Luna acts, which is like Artemis and Lucemble and Chu and Eve. I'm still a fan of all of them in their little individual units, which I'm still very heartbroken over the whole thing happening, but I do dearly love Luna, and I support them in their current endeavors. And if you follow me on Twitter, you'll understand that I am very obsessed with Zero Base 1. Big time. My ult of ults, my #1 ult bias of all time, is Matthew from Zero Base 1. I do not shut up about him. Oh my god, I am incapable of shutting up about that man. He's my Twitter icon, and I don't shut up about him. I'm just really annoying. Nobody around me can get me to shut up. I'm sorry. I need to shut up. My other ult bias is Chunla from NCT Dream, which I've stanned NCT since 2018, but I've known of Chunla since 2011 when I saw him on TV when I was 7 years old. I believe he was 9. I've known Chunla for a long time. I've been with Chunla for a long time. So he means a lot to me. And it was only pretty recently that he's been kicked out of the bias spot, or the ult bias spot by Matthew, and I feel really bad about it, but you know what? A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. I also have interests in linguistics. I'm a big fan of linguistics. I like to study languages. I'm currently studying Vietnamese because I want to become an English teacher in Vietnam. That is kind of my end goal at the moment. I'd love to live in Hanoi. That's the end goal is Hanoi. I also I really like other Asian music. I'm a big fan of J-pop. I don't really listen to any J-pop like male artists. I only really listen to girls. I need to branch out a little bit. So if you could recommend some like male J-pop artists, something I can find on YouTube, because oh my god, Japanese copyright does not like shit to be on YouTube. That would be really great. I'd like to check out a lot of that. I'm also a very big fan of Taiwanese dramas, specifically stuff from the 2000s, like 2000s Taiwanese pop culture. My favorite artist of all time is Cindy Wang. I'm a huge fan of her, and she's like my top listened artist on Spotify. I promise you. I'm a big Cindy Wang fan. I also really like fashion and makeup. I'm a big fan of the J-fashion, different J-fashion styles. I mostly wear Lolita fashion, which I may wear on the channel at some point. But I also wear gyaru fashion. I quite like gyaru fashion. Himikaji gyaru and Tsuyome gyaru and kogyaru are my favorites. I also quite like Douyin makeup. My makeup is very much inspired by both gyaru makeup and Douyin makeup. It's kind of my own style that I've got going on. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I just want to open up my comments for recommendations. If you like a full list, oh my god, a full list of everybody that I stan, my card that is linked on my Twitter account has a full list of everybody I stan and my biases. I am heavily multi-fandom. If you can name a group, I probably stan them or probably listen to them pretty frequently. I listen to a lot of new K-pop, a lot of old K-pop. I listen to all kinds of different genres and different styles. I don't like to limit myself to girl groups or boy groups. I listen to everybody, and I kind of pride myself in that, that I'm just open and respectful to all these different artists because they all work very hard, and even if something isn't quite for you, like their music or their styling isn't quite for you, it might be for somebody else. I'm very much a believer in that mindset. I'm very just interested in music. I like music for music. I guess it's because I can recognize the artistry and the skill and talent that goes into it. I don't know. I'm very much a peacekeeper type of person. So yeah, you may recommend whatever you would like me to check out, any K-pop, J-pop, whatever, anything like that. I will be very open to checking out, and I will be posting my first video today where I will be reacting to a group that my friend recommended to me. So I guess look out for that in whatever amount of time between these videos. Bye bye!